Alrighty, ladies and gentlemen, I have the last of my Bud Light Cocktail Hour seltzers here. This one is Strawberry Daiquiri. Very popular flavor. Not a lot of flavor to it. These things are made with fermented cane sugar, which, I mean, it's not the worst ingredient, but it's not the best. Bud Light Seltzer Cocktail Hour Natural Flavor Strawberry Daiquiri. 100 calories, 5% alcohol by volume, 40 milligrams of sodium, 2 grams of carbohydrates. Metal can, please recycle. No expiration date. Yeah, it has a slightly strawberry flavor. Problem with that, of course, is that a strawberry daiquiri is supposed to have a strong flavor. This is more of a strawberry wine cooler. Before I get any further, let me, of course, remind you that for every 1,000 subscribers I do purchase one of these bracelets from 4Ocean. 4Ocean pulls a pound of trash out of the ocean every time I do that. If you'd be so kind as to comment, like, and subscribe, you'd be doing your part for a better world. Now, what you have here is very similar to wine, where the sugar of the fruit has been consumed by the yeast, and what you're left is the drier notes. It has a slightly sweet flavor, but it's still not very sweet. So, I don't even remember all the flavors at this point. Do I still have the box here? Okay. Here's the box. You see that I opened it delicately for the purpose of taking video or taking pictures. Kind of dirty on top. And the flavors are watermelon, mojito, lime margarita, tropical punch, and strawberry daiquiri. So far, the best of these is still the watermelon. The tropical punch had almost no flavor to it. The lime margarita tasted like cleaning fluid, and it tastes like strawberry infused water with a hint of alcohol. So one of the things I used to do, when I was, I would cut strawberries to put on waffles, and you would have that end bit with the green. There's that top slice you cut out. So I'd pull the green off and I'd throw that in the water. And if you left it in the water long enough, that's basically the flavor you've got here. There is a mildly strawberry to it. It's just not very strawberry. Now again, this is not by any means bad. It could be better. It could be worse. If it were 105 degree weather, as is common in my native Los Angeles, I would definitely be happy to have one of these. If it were a cold day or I'm inside with air conditioning, I would not be as happy to have one of these. This isn't bad. I mean, it is a cut above many of the flavors I've had before. I wouldn't say it's good. I wouldn't wake up tomorrow and think, gee, I want to have another one of those. But, I mean, I don't hate it. So yeah, this is a pretty solid flavor. I'm not going to say that I absolutely love it, but at a party, if there was no watermelon, I would definitely reach for this. It probably would be better mixed with something like strawberry soda, but then it would just dilute the flavor of the soda. So And also, if you're drinking these 100-calorie spritzer things, I think what you're doing is you're trying not to ingest a lot of calories. So yeah, I mean, I would generally have to say, if you're looking for something with a little bit of alcohol in it, but you're not a heavy drinker, cut up some fruit, like put some actual strawberries in this, and you'll have a much better drink, because the flavor is very mild. It's slightly sweet, but it's not enough. You know, this is not the kind of thing that you would drink to cool off. You know, it is the kind of thing that if you added fruit to it, thus by reducing the alcohol but increasing the flavor and letting it sit for maybe 10 minutes, it would be a fine enough drink. You know, I've never really understood these things. It works fine as a palate cleanser so that you can taste your food better. This is the kind of thing that, I mean, you sit down and you're having a light lunch. I could see this being had with a sandwich. I could not see this being had with something like soup or chili or a hamburger because it's too greasy. It's something you would have with, light food. That's just my assessment of this. Again, I've had things that were so much worse than this, so I have to say it's not bad. It's not wonderful, I would never take this over rum and Coke, but it's a lot less calories. Anyway, that's just my opinion. I'd love to hear yours in the comments below. I'm Richard.
Randall the Rat here, reminding you to comment, like, and subscribe. And why should you do that? Well, look over here. These are bracelets from 4Ocean. Each one of them means a pound of trash was pulled out of the ocean. And this channel buys one for every 1,000 subscribers it gets. And this around my neck? Well, this is a medal from the Conqueror. It represents walking around the Great Pyramids of Giza. You can get one for yourself by going to the Conqueror challenges.com and saying, hey, I want to pretend I walked around the pyramids of Giza without dealing with all the sweat and flies and delicious scarab beetles. Or you could support this channel so they can buy more of these, which means that they will plant trees, because each one of these represents 5 trees that got planted. Yeah, that's right, 5 trees helping your environment. Global warming sucks. Be a good person, comment, like, and subscribe. Give us more money so that we can plant trees by buying medals from the Conqueror. Randall out.